started life in North Yorkshire, where growing up on a small holding, we always had lots of animals, horses and ponies around, and I soon established myself as a successful show jumper and was lucky enough to be selected for the British junior team. However, after watching Red Run win 3 Grand Nationals and after leaving school, I set out on my journey to be a national hunt jockey and went to work for W.A. Stevenson at Bishop Auckland. W.A. Stevenson was a great trainer in the north of England and trained over 100 winners a season on many occasions. A great horseman, he helped me in my first steps to being a jockey and recommended that I join Michael Dickinson, where there would be greater opportunities. Michael Dickinson was one of the all-time great national hunt trainers, training the first 5 in the Cheltenham Gold Cup, 12 winners in a day, and was champion trainer 3 years running. I was lucky enough to work and school such great horses as Silver Buck, Warewood Lad, Badsworth Boy, and many, many more, and although I had some success on the track, it was clear that my ability as a horseman was of greater use on the gallops and schooling grounds, and I soon established myself as a leading work rider before Michael moved to new challenges in America. However, before he left, he gave me a written reference should I ever need it in the future. Although that was a great time in my life, it was clear I wasn't going to be the next champion jockey. So with the thought of mucking out and schooling for the next 40 years not appealing to me, with a great deal of help from many contacts I had built up, I started out on the next journey in my life, as a jockey's agent to a couple of northern jockeys, but most of my income for the next 15 years would be as a professional punter. Back in those days there was no internet for form and stats. It was going through the form books for hours, speaking to jockeys and trainers, and reading time form and the Sporting Life. No mobile phones back then, so if we needed to stop on the way to get some information from a trainer, a jockey or anybody else, we had to stop at a phone box. After getting all the form, the information, it was then into the trusted Ford Capri and off to the racetrack. Everything was done in cash, on course in those days, as there was tax for the betting shops. All the best value was always on course. I earned a good living for over 15 years and loved every minute of it, all the highs and the many lows, but things were about to change forever as Betfair was launched. It was clear the punting days were changing and I had to change too, so with the help of some great people, Steve Keys, Steve Howe and many more, I switched my focus from punting to learning how to use a computer and trade. There were no trading platforms back then such as BetAngel, just the main Betfair interface, but I seemed to have a natural skill for trading and was soon earning good money swing trading without even having to leave home. As I developed as a trader, it was clear to me that my strongest asset would be the use of my racing knowledge and experience in the in-play horse racing markets. Those race reading skills have been fine-tuned to suit the markets and provided a good living of consistent profits over the last 6-7 years. As I aim to pass on my knowledge and experience gained over nearly 40 years in racing, punting and trading, I hope you will join me.